Hi, I'm Tony Fleming, and this is Fleming's Ultimate Garage. Hey, we're looking to amp up the videos just a little bit, so thanks for joining us today. I don't know, maybe that's a cheesy intro, but anyway, 69 Camaro Super Sport, 4-speed, frame-off restoration, 2.5-inch thick folder of receipts on this car, and I gotta tell you, beautifully done, but I will say this to you, we took it to a little different level. This is, it came to us all painted and things like that, but it had not the right wheels on it, no stripes, and what we did was we just a couple small little things, and I think it came out great. So the one thing I wanted to talk to you a little bit about is the paint on the car, because the paint looks great. I want to show you the quality first, so come on up here and let's look at that. But what I also like to talk about, I like to talk about the fact that when we put the stripes on, I clear coated over them, and the reason we do that is so that over time, the edges don't come up and they don't deteriorate, because when you wash the car, it tears at the edges. And if everything's smooth and it's clear coated over, you can barely even feel them. That's a lot extra to do that. It's almost double the price of regular, but it's what I feel keeps the car going for a long time, which helps me help you. And the reason it helps you and me together is I'm hoping you'll drive this car for a little while, maybe think you want to get something else and trade it back to me, because I know this is a great car and I would love to have it back. So let's check out the paint for a second. Look how very nice you can read all those letters in there. Let me put that right there. Justin keeps getting in the light, messing stuff up. Okay? Anyway, so that's beautiful. All right, so we'll walk around the car. All the SS callouts, you got the gills, you got the front and rear spoilers on the car, BF Goodrich radial TAs. Look how nice this is. You got power disc brakes in here. The under the car is new floor pans, satin black paint, detailed front suspension, new gas tank lines, hoses, brake lines. I mean, everything about the car is new. The folder substantiates that. The engine's new, the transmission's new. It's a really nice car. And when I open the hood for you, it's got a couple great features that we haven't talked about yet, so why don't we do that? Let's go check out the front of the car. I love the look of the front of this car. The red with the white stripes, the Cal induction callouts there, little Camaro emblem, lets you know what's in your rear view mirror and what's getting ready to go past you, okay? All right, come check out this for a second. All right, so here, beautifully done. GM crate motor in here, so it's a fresh motor. Starts life, I believe, at 330 horsepower and moves on from there. This has the upgraded intake manifold, carburetor, it's got headers, things like that, so it's probably even more horsepower than that. Look at this, factory air conditioning. How awesome is that? Power disc brakes, power steering, new wiper motor, all new wiring, battery, hoses, belts, alternator, even the factory manifolds are on the car. It's just beautifully, beautifully done. The detail is there. The one thing that sticks out that might not be so authentic on the car, but it's one thing that I really love. What I hate is the fact that I could maybe overheat driving one of these cars in bumper-to-bumper traffic in the summer, or maybe going to a show or something like that, and it boils over and you're like, oh my God, or if you're stuck in the middle of the street and it won't crank, nothing is worse than that. This case here, look at the size of this radiator. This is the largest radiator I have ever seen in a Camaro. I'm not even sure it's for a Camaro, but it fits so beautifully, and you can see how beautiful the welds are in here, okay? But anyway, having said that, it's aluminum, so it doesn't really fit in here. So if you wanted to, I could paint this black for you if you wanted to look all authentic, but some people love the look of an aluminum radiator, so I'm happy to do whatever you want. It's got a great fan shroud on it. This guy was serious about keeping this car cool, and the reason why is because it's an air-conditioned car, so it has the condenser up front, which could block a little radiator flow. And I'm just looking at how heavy-duty the fan is. And everything. You also have down here the wire looms. You can't really see those because we're trying to catch up with some videos, kind of doing this in the evening too. And it's just nice. So you got cold air conditioning, power disc brakes, power steering, fresh motor, nice and cool, Cal induction hood, Cal induction air cleaner, and of course, my favorite, the Cal induction emblems. We got the real super sport looking back end of the car. All right, got the right cutoffs for the tailpipes, new chrome, new emblems, taillights, sheet metal. Sorry, I'm thinking about everything that we do when we restore a car and all the stuff that's been done to this. The new trunk lid, the new spoiler, the stripes obviously that we put on. In here, all beautifully detailed in here with a spare tire, with a jack that's detailed, with the rest of it put together. Right, trunk mat is in it, new seals, weather stripping. This is what I'm talking about. Decals, little stuff like that. Like, this is such a cool car. I tell you what, man, 4-speed with air. Very, very nice. Let's check out the inside for a second. Nothing better to me than a white interior in a car. I just think this looks great. You're talking about the white stripes with the red paint, flows right into the white interior, white shifter ball. Anyone who gets in this car can't do anything but say, wow, nice car. We're doing the video just slightly premature to be finished. So we have a factory AM radio that goes in here. What we do for a lot of people is in here we put an AM FM CD with satellite, iPod, stuff like that. You know, a few $100 or whatever for the radio, and it's really, really nice. It's hidden here, but it keeps all of this stuff authentic, and I just really liked it. So anyway, the green glow of the dash is there. Everything is new. Original AC car, because the dash for an AC car you'll see will be very different than the car dash without, because it wouldn't have had the center mount right here. But new headliner, seat covers, carpets, floor mats, package tray. Everything in here is really, really ready to go. Speakers are already in the car in the back, and it looks like it's quite nice. So anyway, it's the colors for me. The restoration level is very nice, and the colors too just take it to a whole nother level. Anyway, I've rambled on enough about how great the car is. I'm sure every car is great, but when you have a folder of receipts to back it up, and you can get in a video of this, and you're getting 20 pictures of it, and you're getting a walk-around description of it, you know, this is really the way to buy the car. So on the odometer, it's showing 2,862 miles. That's how many miles it has on it since it was restored. And I just think that, I don't know, they did a nice job. Anyway, how about I fire it up for you so you can hear what it sounds like. This is really the way to buy a restored car. Listen to me. This car probably costs somewhere in the neighborhood of $50,000, not counting any labor that the person put in personally to the car, okay? Maybe $60,000 once you pencil in all the stuff that goes on, from the engine, the transmission, the clutch, the arms for the transmission shifter, the detailed rear end, the new ring and pinion, you know, the axles, the seals, the brakes, the power disc brakes, the power steering, the air conditioning. Just to make that work, that's cost us $3,000 sometimes just to get the AC to work properly in some of these cars. So when I say to you, like, this is the way to do it, it's priced so much less than you could do it yourself. And forget that. Forget if it was even the same price. Even if it was the same price, you can drive this car today, and you won't be driving that car you're thinking about restoring for another 2 years, and talk about another like full-time job. It is a lot of work. So if there's any way you can figure to get this cool car in your life, 350, 4-speed, dual exhaust, air conditioned, power disc brake, awesome piece of machinery, call us 301-816-1000 and we'll tell you all about it.